Hello everybody and welcome to another London bus restoration video from Routemaster for Hire. Now, if you watched the FBHVC Drive It Day bonus video we put out a couple of months ago, you may recognise this bus behind me. This is Tim's BL88 and was one of 3 buses featured in the video of that day. And since we put that film out on YouTube, we have had a whole load of people asking questions about this bus. So many people want to find out more information about it. Now, unfortunately, most of the work on this bus was done before we started making videos for YouTube, so none of the work that was carried out on this bus has ever been filmed. But if you do want to find out more information about it, there is a Facebook group that you can join. Okay, if you do a search on Facebook for London Transport BL88, you'll find Tim's group that he created, and he's documented with photographs all the restoration work that's been done on this bus. So if you want to find out more information about what's happened to the bus since it came here, head over to Facebook and apply to join that group. Now, although the bus might look gleaming and new and finished, it's not. There is still some work to be done on this bus. So because of all those questions and because of its apparent popularity, we've decided to film the next process in this bus's restoration. Now, the next big job we're going to do on this bus is silvering the underside, and that's what we're going to be cracking on with this week. Now, half the prep was done before COVID lockdown, so we've only got the back end of the bus to prep, and then once that prep is done, we're going to respray the whole of the underside. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, the first video of BL88's restoration. We're a little bit late to the party on this one, but hey, better late than never.
So today we're working on BL88, one of my buses, and one of the last jobs we need to do is finish off the underside silvering. Now this went down to South Wales to a good friend's workshop where we prepped most of the front end, but because of the beginning of COVID we didn't get time to finish it off. So now we've got a new compressor and we're better set up, so we're going to do it here at our base in Fly. So most of it's been prepped. We've still got some work to do. There's still some of the chassis to needle gun off and get prepped ready for painting. Graham Rixon's up this week.
Hello!
So he's now masked the bus up, ready for spraying, and then it'll be all complete. So one of the bigger jobs we've got left to do is this rear chassis member that supports the back end of the bus. Has spread apart, the 2 chassis plates are spread apart by here, and at the top the same both sides. So we're going to needle gun this out, spread the plates apart, and then we'll get it all nice and clean and then push these back together, it'll help them last a lot longer because the water and the rust won't be sitting between the 2 sets of plates. So now we've got the first bits out, we'll run the needle gun down in the gap and rattle the next bit loose, and then we can spread the plates a bit and get right down in this back corner. So we've cleaned out all the gap between the plates, both sides of the bus. So what we're going to do now is put some Sikaflex down here to make it watertight and push the plates back together. So Dave's going to operate the lifts, and that's the next job. Right, come down at that, Dave.
So, to straighten the bottom plates, we use the weight of the bus. By lowering the bus onto the axle stand, all 6 tons of the bus push the lower beams back into position.
Right, we'll go up again. Right, come down again. Hang on. Go up again. Right, down again.
And then to get the top plate straightened, it was a case of good old brute force with a club hammer.
This morning I'm not going to be doing any presenting work because I've had a tooth out. So Dave is laughing at me because I can't speak properly. So we'll have to get him to do the talking.
Are you putting that on? Do you really talk like that?
No, I'm talking like I can't move the back of my mouth.
Stop walking around. So, right, come back round here again.
Yeah?
So what happened then? You've had toothache.
And I've been to the dentist and they've taken the wisdom tooth out.
Ooh.
So I'm not very wise anymore.
Have you got a numb mouth?
I've got a very numb mouth and I can't feel my tongue.
Right, it is day number 2 of the underside painting of the BL. Still a lot of work to do before we can get the paintbrushes out. As you can see, the plates, they're all nice and straight. Today's task though, we've got a lot more needle gunning to do.
Right, so that's all the prep work done. Now we've just got to mask up underneath and ready to paint. Right, so the next job we're going to do is remove this sheeting that we put up temporarily to keep the dust in while we prepared the underside. We're going to take that down and then bring the bus down to the floor, and then we can put a sheet over the paintwork over the roof, and we can start masking up underneath and get it all ready for painting.
Hold up, Tim. Is this going to come apart?
We need to work out what we're going to do with that hole, don't we?
What hole?
This hole.
Well, would you believe it? Look at that. Wrexham is for once speechless. Trust me, people, this don't happen often.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. Are you leaving that on there? There's no fun in this series. I can wait to get out of here. I can see it again. Tuck yourself back in because I'm falling apart.
So we finished all the prep work. We've masked all the bus up to stop the overspray going over the new paintwork, and we've finished all the prep work. So we've been all around the front end and all round underneath the engine, round the exhaust manifold, down both prop shafts, round the gearbox, and then down at the back end. We've cleaned all the dip up. The rear plates on the rear frame have now been all dug out and pushed back together. So yeah, lots of work, and now ready for paint.
Now, the paint we're using here is called Hempel Hempador. It's a 2-pack marine grade paint that's designed to be used on ships. And because it's resistant to oil, water and salt, it's an ideal long-lasting product to use on the underside of the bus.
So in theory, he's getting roughly.
So after a long night last night, we finished at 4 o'clock this morning. We started painting at 10, so that's 6 hours of paint work under this bus. Now, the prep work between Tim and Martin in South Wales and Dave and Graham up here has taken us nearly 250 hours if you add it all up. Now, the results are stunning and it's something that should last a long time. So what we're going to do next is unsheet and unmask all the masking that we put on yesterday and put the wheels back on, and then we're going to move it outside and give the outside a wash. So another quick job we're going to do, because of all the brake and clutch and dust and everything that's been going around here, we're just going to change the engine oil as a bit of a precaution as we're finishing, and we know it's all good. So we're just going to do the same with the gearbox now. Make sure it's all on nice non-contaminated oil. There's not much in this gearbox.
No.
Right, let's get the front. Hold on. Getting this shit all over my fucking hand. Slowly.
Just put it down if you...
Yeah. Snippies. Come in. You want to run in and check them before they...
Yeah, just
Yeah, go on. I got it. Make sure everything works before you screw it up. Yeah. 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 Index. Yeah. Sorted. Nice, no damage, no broken filler, lovely.
Well, there you have it, people. It's been a long, hard, messy and often back-breaking job. But as you can see, the results are well worth all of that effort. Remember, people, if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. And from all the team here at Routemaster for Hire, thank you for watching. The outtakes are on the way next. Until next time, bye-bye.
I won't be doing any presenting today because I've just been to the dentist to have a wisdom tooth out because I broke it the other day eating a Werther's original.
Still lots of work to do before we can put a lick of paint on the underside of this bus. Oi! Oi! I'm trying to fucking record here, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to bleed and record here! I'm recording! Right, it's day number 2 of the... Fuck off.
Hello! You under the beer, are you? He's done a lovely job. Looks good. Not Routemaster, though. Not Routemaster. Bye!
What do you want? Stick that up.
Hey. Go on, man, Mr. Film Man.
So after a very long now this has taken us, we've calculated about 200 to 250 hours of prep work between South Wales and Tim helping and Dave and forgotten his name.
Wrexham. T-bitch.
T-bitch.
So after a long night last night, we finished at the... How did I start before?
After a long hard night.
So after a long night last night and lots of hard work, we finished at 4 o'clock this morning painting the bus. It just took us... once you've gone wrong once, you keep going wrong, don't you?
What?
I don't know.
I thought you were going to say something.
I thought you were going to say... For some reason, I thought you were...
No.
Oh, there, mate. It's too grippy. Yeah, too grippy. Can't do it.
What are you doing?
Adjusting myself, dear boy. Well, I've been working hard. Reaching up, I've pulled myself out. Not off, I've pulled myself out. How old you say, old man, you? Right, oi, where's this fucking gimp party? I feel quite lucky tonight.
Over there.
Let's go.